Hello everybody, how are you doing today? John Idago here for Limitless Personal Development. How are you doing? I am very happy to be with you and sana nasa mabuti kayong kaligayan lahat, no? Especially during this very challenging times. I hope that you and your loved ones are all doing well, healthy, at safe. Yun ang pinaka-importante, no? And gusto ko kayong pasalamatan for tuning in. And just in case that you are here for the first time in this YouTube channel and listening to me for the first time, I want to encourage you to subscribe and like this video and share. If you find this video helpful at alam mo na may mga tao na kilala mo na makakatulong sa kanila ang mga natututunan natin dito sa Limitless, please go ahead. It will encourage me. I will really be honored na matulungan din sila at maabot ang inyong mga kaibigan at mahal sa buhay through these videos and video podcast. And if you want to be notified, click the bell button and each time I'm uploading ng mga bagong episodes natin, you will be, you will have that notification. So just go ahead and click that subscribe, the like, and the share. Don't forget the share, okay? So thank you so much, and I hope you will enjoy today's episode. Kasi ngayong episode natin, napakaganda ng ating pag-uusapan. It's all about how to deal with toxic people. Alam ko, marami tayo niyan. And this is something that I believe hanggang tayo ay humihinga, we will have to deal with. I mean, toxic people are all over the place, and this is something we need to know. We need to know. We need to learn how to deal with these people. But the first thing we need to understand at para natin malaman kung paano tayo magiging mas effective in how to deal with these people is, first of all, ask yourself, toxic ka ba? Tanungin mo yung sarili mo, teka, ako ba ay toxic? Ako ba mismo ay difficult person? Yan ang unang-unang dapat natin gawin, because when we hear toxic people, ang temptation kasi we automatically imagine other people. Ito yan si ganito. Si brother ganyan. Si sister ganito. We already imagine these people that we have in our lives, and we forget, teka muna, bago mo isipin yung mga tao na yan, na perhaps totoo na sila ay toxic at difficult, tanungin mo muna ang sarili mo na ako ba ay toxic na tao, di ba? Kasi kailangan yan kailangan mong tignan muna yung sarili mo, kailangan mong kumbaga i-evaluate mo muna ang sarili mo kung ikaw ay toxic, because meron tayong tinatawag na 7 signs. 7 signs kung paano natin ma-recognize ang mga toxic na tao sa buhay natin. Okay? So, I want you to take note. Kung meron kayong maliit na booklet or use your phone to take note, napaka-importante ng ating tatalakayin ngayon, because you will see itong 7 signs na to, either makaka-relate ka o makikita mo ito sa sarili mo o kitang-kita mo ito sa mga tao na paligid mo. So how can we see na ang tao na to ay toxic? Ito daw, unang-una, tiring. Yes, tiring, nakakapagod. People who are really tiring are yung mga tao na kahit na ilang minuto mo lang sila nakausap, you spend that little amount of time with them, every single second is a pain. Talagang ang hirap, and pagkatapos ng usapan nyo, you feel drained. Talagang pagod na pagod ka. Ito yung mga taong parang ang pakiramdam mo, they're actually sucking out all the joy in your life, and grabe yung bigat ng pakiramdam mo each time you talk to them and each time you deal with them. Pangalawa, control freak. Yes, yung mga control freak, ito yung mga tao na gusto nilang kontrolin lahat ng bagay sa buhay mo. Whether it is physical, emotional, financial, ano man yan. Basta gusto nila, nakokontrol ka nila. Very, 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 frequent na makikita natin sa mga difficult people. Easily jealous. Isa pa yan. Sometimes we think jealousy is normal. No, hindi. Hindi yan normal. And when we are easily jealous, ito yung mga extreme na case. Yan ay malaking sign na tayo ay difficult or toxic na tao. Overly defensive. Yan yung mga tao naman na hindi tumatanggap ng kanilang pagkakamali. Lagi silang merong katwiran. Lagi may justification. So you cannot correct them. You cannot, tell anything na alam mo na mali naman sila, but they will always find a way to twist the situation and say, no, hindi. They always have that defensive mechanism. So very, very important. Bully. Ikaw ba ay bully? O meron kang kilala na bully? This again, it can be physical, but it can also be emotional, verbal, na mga bully. And, these people are trying to impose their will or their character themselves sa pamamagitan ng kanilang pagsasalita, ng galaw nila. They're really trying to bully you, and what they're trying to say is that I am better than you, you are lower than me. Isa pa, victim diva. Nako, yan yung mga tao na ang pakiramdam nila, kawawa sila. Na sila lagi yung huli, sila lagi yung inaapi. Meron ka bang kilalang ganyan? O ikaw mismo? Napaka lalim na sugat niyan dahil this is something that makes the person very dependable. Talagang dependent. Talagang dependent siya, laging umaasa dahil yun nga siya yung victim, siya yung kawawa. And ito yung mga tao na alagain sila. And lastly, demanding. Nako, ito ay isa ring sobrang common na sign sa mga toxic na tao, yung demanding. At alam niyo, ang laging kasama ng demanding ay ungrateful. Ito yung mga tao na hindi sila masasatisfy. No matter what you do, no matter how much, time you give to them or paano mo sila tinutulungan or ano man yung mga bagay na ginagawa mo sa kanila, ang makikita lang lagi nila ay yung kulang. Makikita nila yung hindi sapat. Makikita nila yung mga bagay na hindi mo binibigay. And it's very hard. It's very hard to deal with these people dahil sobrang nakakapagod, no? Nakakapagod at nakaka-drain talaga. So, 7 signs. Tanungin mo yung sarili mo. Am I tiring? Am I a control freak? Ako ba ay easily jealous? Or overly defensive? Or maybe I'm a bully? O meron kang kilala na bully? Am I a victim diva? Or demanding? Yan. Sobrang napaka lalalim na tanong. Of course, marami namang iba't ibang signs of being a difficult person. Pero dito umiikot sa 7 na ito yung mga signs, kumbaga. Dito sila nanggagaling, and iisa lang daw ang talagang puso ng pagiging toxic. Yun ay pagiging self-centered. Ayan. Anong ibig sabihin ng self-centered? Yun yung tao na lahat ng nangyayari sa buhay, lahat ng pangit, maganda, lahat about life is about me. Puro ako para sa akin. Kung ano yung ikabubuti ko, kung ano yung ikasasaya ko, it's always me. It's always centered on myself. So, lahat ng mga toxic na tao, yun lagi ang kanyang puso. Self-centered. So, very, very crucial. Very crucial yung point na to, kasi dito natin malalaman kung paano tayo makikipag-ugnayan or how can we deal with toxic people. Because, again, sabi ko nga, for the rest of our lives, we will have to deal with toxic people. And not only that, yung yung tanong nga natin, ako ba mismo ay toxic na tao? So, understanding this will help us not only deal with, other people who are toxic, but also understand kung saan tayo nanggagaling, kung ano yung ating hugot, no? Because yun ang gusto nating matandaan ngayon at mapag-aralan kung paano tayo magiging mas effective, on how we relate with toxic people. Okay? So once again, before we continue, huwag niyong kalimutan, if you're just new to this channel and you just, discovered this video randomly, subscribe, like, and share our video, okay? So that it can reach more people and it will encourage them and it will encourage me, of course, to continue and, spread these tools in personal development. Okay? So, unang-unang dapat mong gawin. Ito. Tandaan mo to. Isulat mo to, ha? Very important. If you want to deal with toxic people, you've got to use your cars. Basahin mo ulit yan. You've got to use your cars. You may be scratching and car? Anong cars? Yung mga kotse gagamitin ko. Let me explain. Cars represents 4 powerful steps kung paano tayo magiging mas effective in our dealings with toxic people. Cars is letter C, connect, A, analyze, R, respond, S, set limits. Ayan, sobrang ganda. Now I want you to really be attentive, okay? Kasi napaka-importante ng ating pag-uusapan ngayon dahil iisa-isahin natin to kung paano natin gagamitin yung ating cars. So unang-una, connect. Anong ibig sabihin natin sa pag-connect? Sometimes we think, John, come on, toxic na nga eh. Why do you want me to connect with this person? Yes, I want you to connect with that person because, yun nga ang sabi ko, you cannot just reject these people. In order to be very effective in dealing with people who are toxic and difficult, is you need first to understand. You need to understand. And you can never understand if you don't connect. And if you want to connect, itong 3 na kailangan mo. Unang-una, empathy. Pangalawa, loving attention. And pangatlo, respect. So you need to have empathy. Ano yung empathy? Kailangan, you need to somehow try. I know it's not easy. I know it's easier said than done. But you need to try to somehow tignan mo na itong tao na to, meron tong pinanggagalingan, no? Meron tong pinagdadaanan, and there's a reason why siya ay ganyan. And for you to do that, you need to have you need to give some loving attention. Kailangan bigyan mo ng attention yung tao na yun. I know you're listening to me and you say, John, parang ayokong bigyan ng attention yung mga ganyan. I understand, but please hang in there. I want you to really understand this because I want you to be effective in how to deal with these kind of people. And pangatlo, respeto. Kailangan respetuhin din natin sila. Why? Kasi tao rin naman sila. Tao rin sila. And you need to understand that, hurt people. Ayan, basahin natin ulit yan. Hurt people. Yung mga taong nasaktan ay nananakit. Okay? Now, it doesn't justify. It doesn't all of a sudden say, okay, so kung nasasaktan siya, okay lang pala na manakit siya. No, we're not saying that. All we're trying to understand here is palawakin mo yung iyong perspective so that you may, sabi nga natin, maintindihan kung saan nanggagaling yung tao na yun, na hindi lang siya naging negative because pinanganak siyang negative. Hindi ganon. At ikaw din mismo. If you're a toxic person, you're not a toxic person just because you were born as a toxic person. You know, lahat tayo ay may pinagdaanan. Okay? Lahat tayo merong mga backgrounds and yung ating mga mga kinalakihan and diyan ang gagaling yun yung mga ugat ng ating ugali, no? Because it's not something that came dahil nasa DNA mo na ikaw ay toxic. No, hindi yun. It's really something that is rooted in our background and how we grew up and yung experience natin sa buhay. So very, very important yan. So you need to connect. First of all, connect. Pangalawa, after connecting, kailangan mo i-analyze naman ngayon. Kailangan mo mag-analyze. Now, I know that this word is kind of parang technical naman. Paano mo i-analyze ang isang tao? You need to. You need to, because if connecting is somehow asking the why, bakit siya ganyan? You know, saan nanggaling yung kanyang pagiging toxic? The analyze is asking the how. Now, ngayon, na alam ko na, and somehow, I try to understand why this person is negative, why this person is always gossiping, why this person is always criticizing, why this person is so demanding. Now I can analyze how can I deal with this person more effectively? Ano yung pwede kong gawin? You know, unang-una, alternatives. Pangalawa, options. Anong ibig sabihin natin dyan? You need to analyze the fact that, teka muna, meron bang alternatives or options? Am I the right person to help this person? Am I the right person to deal with this person right now? O hindi ako ang tama? You know, ano yung option ko? Should I, distance myself? Should I spend less time? Or should I totally run away from this person? So you will understand. You will understand the reason, and then you will know the how to deal with that person. So pag nagawa mo na yan, punta tayo sa letter R. Respond. Yes, respond. Huwag kang mag-react. Respond. Why? Why is it important for you to respond? Because when you are reacting, you're actually giving away your self-control. I repeat, each time that you react, instead of responding, ibinibigay mo yung iyong self-control. And your self-control is so important. It's so important. Why? Dahil sabi nga ni George Bernard Shaw, never wrestle with pigs. Bakit? Because you both get dirty and the pig likes it. The pig likes it. So, wag kang bababa sa level nila. Wag kang bababa sa level nila. And each time you react, that's what we do. We actually give away our self-control and we go down to their level. When we deal with toxic people, with people who are negative, who are always, bullying us and talaga namang draining, if you go down to their level, they win. They win. And hindi yun ang gusto natin. This is the time, this is the moment na ikaw mismo ay kailangan mong mag-level up. Kumbaga, you have to play high. Don't play low. Because yan ang gusto nila eh. Yung makita nila na ikaw ay naaapektuhan, na you're losing control dahil napipikon ka na. Once again, I know this is easier said than done, but what we're trying to do here, of course, accepting the reality na mahirap, we are trying to find tools, okay, para matulungan tayo to deal with these kind of people. I'm not saying, you will be able to do this just like that. Hindi ganun kadali yun. It will be a process, and kailangan natin gawin yan as a journey. But you need to know, you need to understand, ito talaga yung way. No, don't give in. Huwag niyo silang patulan. And again, sabi ni Bernard Shaw, never wrestles with pigs because they like it kapag ikaw ay bumababa sa kanilang level. So respond, 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 respond. Do not react. And the last one, set limits. Ayan, sobrang importante nito. Okay? Napaka-importante nito. I want you to write this in big letters. Set limits. Kailangang ilagay mo, ipakita mo, in-establish mo yung iyong boundaries. You need that. You absolutely need boundaries. When you deal with toxic people, that's what they want. They want full access sa buhay mo. They want to control you. They want you to become their puppet. They want you to become their pacifier. These people are going to drain you to death if you allow them. And that's why you need to set boundaries. You need to say no when you have to say no. I know it's not easy. Again, I understand this. All these things na pinag-uusapan natin ngayon ay mas madaling sabihin kaysa gawin. But please, please, I want you to reflect on this, because ulitin ko na naman, as long as we live, as long as you and I are breathing, we will be dealing with difficult people. And you have to take into consideration the fact that difficult people, as much as they are present and real sa ating buhay, the only way to win is to first love yourself. I will say that again. The only way to win when you deal with difficult and toxic people is to first of all love yourself. Protect yourself. Set that boundary. Huwag mong hahayaan na maabuso ka. Set that boundary. It is so crucial. If ito ang nag-iisang bagay na matatandaan mo dito sa video podcast na to, write it down. Write it in your heart. This is it. If you want to win, you need to love yourself first. Very, very important. So, there you have it. Yan ang ating mga tips ngayong araw na ito. And I hope you learn something, because I believe that hindi talaga madali, no? And I personally made the mistake of at times, na I wrestled with them. I wrestled with toxic people. And I also recognize that, sabi ko nga kanina, I too am broken and have my own issues in my life, in my heart. And there are times that I am a difficult and toxic person. And I hope, by listening to these tips, and again, these are just tips and kumbaga theory, about how to deal with these people. But I really encourage you, pag-aralan mo mabuti ang mga steps na yung cars. And each time that you are facing a difficult person in your life, balikan mo yung ating napag-usapan ngayon and try it, go through them. CARS. So it's easy to understand. And so there, okay? Thank you so much. Thank you so much sa inyong pakikinig. And I will be seeing you once again sa mga susunod pa nating episode. And I want to thank everyone who are supporting this channel once again. And maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta. Lalo na sa mga suki natin dyan na nakikinig. Thank you so much. Once again, this is John Idago reminding you that you are better than good. You are better than best. You are limitless.